Have you always wanted to go on a hike, but you don't know what to carry or what to do or what to expect? Hi, I'm Benhilda, and today we're going to be talking all things hiking based on my experience. You know that hiking is an exercise, and because it's an exercise, you need to actually prepare yourself like you would prepare yourself for a run or a jog or just going to the gym, right? So first things first, you need to be hydrated. So don't drink the night before you go for a hike. It's going to be very painful for you because you'll be dehydrated a lot. So you need to actually just sleep early and don't drink too much, and stay hydrated the day before, and also stay hydrated during the hike, right? The second thing to do before a hike is that you need to pack your bag the night before. I do this because usually we go to the place maybe very early in the morning. I leave the house at like 6 or at 5:30 sometimes. So I pack things early so that I don't forget anything. And I will also put aside the stuff that I want to carry, like my camera, binos, everything. I'll pack my entire bag, okay? Because in the morning it'll be like rush, rush, rush. So you wouldn't have time for, packing or anything. So you need to pack your bag and everything you need, and also the clothes you're gonna wear prior to your hike. So in the evening, just pack everything and then you go to sleep with a peaceful mind, okay? You thank me later for this. You will not forget anything in the morning. Then the next thing is food. So usually I carry a bottle of water, and then I will carry maybe like baked goods. Usually I would bake a cake or muffins or something like that. Or if I don't want to bake, I'll just carry like bread, but I don't usually eat bread. Like the last hike, I baked banana muffins. So I had banana muffins. I had like leftover sweet potatoes that I carried as well. What else did I carry? An avo. I think I carried an avo. So it just depends on what you like to eat. Some people prefer having like a light something instead of carrying like food. So you might want to carry something light if you're not someone who likes to eat, but if you're like someone who likes to eat, maybe you might want to carry something heavy, because it is an exercise after all. So you might be hungry after the hike. So it just depends on what you like to eat. But for me, I have a regiment of eating that I'm following. So I like to eat quite light in the mornings. So that's why I would carry maybe a muffin or an avocado, fruits and stuff like that, and water. Don't forget water and juice as well. So yes, that's what you can carry. And then when it comes to clothing, personally, I like to wear something comfortable. That's number one. Number two, something that I can use to carry my stuff, because I have a lot of things with me, so I might need to use my pockets. So I need something with pockets. So in terms of comfortability, gym tights for women, gym tights are good, gym shorts are good, cargo pants are good. I sometimes wear cargo pants on a hike because I want those pockets. If I don't have a jacket with pockets, I'll definitely opt for cargo pants, because I need somewhere to put my phone. I need to put my lens cover somewhere when I'm taking photos and stuff. So that's what I usually like to wear. And then it depends. Usually when you're hiking, it gets hot, like it's an exercise, so you warm up at some point. So you shouldn't wear even if it's a winter hike, trust me, don't wear like winter clothing, because you will burn, okay? So what I would advise you to do is wear a light jacket, okay? At the beginning of the hike, you will be cold, but then as you keep going, you will actually start to feel hot, and you would wish you didn't carry that jacket. So advice: don't wear like winter clothing during a hike. Something simple, something warm, and then you can remove it later and just tie the jacket on your waist. Then I usually like to wear longs, so because I don't want to get sunburn. So I usually wear a long sleeved t-shirt or a long sleeved, what do they call them, skins, like those sweatshirts. I'm forgetting the actual name. I will check the name and I'll put it here. Okay. So I'll put it here. But yeah, so I usually like to wear longs because I don't want to get sunburn or insect bites or anything. So I wear longs. So I'm usually in a long t-shirt, a jacket that covers my arms, and also a tights that are long because I don't want to get scratches from the grass or where we'll be walking, because sometimes because we'll be bird watching we tend to veer off the trail a lot. So I usually like to wear long stuff. And then for shoes, make sure that your shoes have grip. Okay, if you don't have like proper hiking shoes, I used to not have proper hiking shoes for the longest time, but I would go on hikes, but I would just make sure that my shoes are having a very good grip, because sometimes the rocks can be slippery and you need a shoe with a good grip. So how to test the grip of a shoe? Usually what I would do is I would run and try to slide. That's how you test a shoe grip, trust me. So if you are sliding on the floor or on the tiles, that doesn't have a grip. But if you can't slide in your shoes, then it has a good grip. So yeah, but as time goes on, you can always buy like proper hiking shoes that have good grip. I later on bought a very nice pair that I'm now using. Always wear a hat because it can be sunny. Like here in Zim, it's usually sunny. Even if it's cloudy, you get like periodic sun here and there during a hike, so you want to protect yourself from the sun, so wear a hat. And if you can afford it, you buy those little hiking bags where you can put your snacks and your water, and then so that you're not carrying a lot of things. Usually me and my friends during a hike, we like to carry our food up because we want to eat at the top and then we just come down at once and then we go home. So it's a thing that we are now doing, so we carry our food. Okay, so it won't be a lot of food. Okay, it'll be a lot of food because all of us will be having food in our bags, but yeah, you get what I mean. So if you like carrying food up, then you can have like a small bag because you don't want to have a lot of weight on you because you will get tired. The hike itself is another ball game. Okay, you need to make sure that you are mentally prepared to challenge yourself. Okay, I think for me, when I started hiking, one thing that I would just think of is that I didn't come all the way here just to quit, because there are some hikes that are very generous. They're not too hard, so they would call those hikes beginner hikes. They are soft hikes, easy hikes. But there are hikes that are intermediate to hard, where it is like a lot of inclines, and those inclines are very steep and very but it's always a challenge. So you need to push yourself, and sometimes just pace yourself. You take a walk, you climb, and then you take a break. Climb, you take a break. I think that helps me a lot, because for me the hardest is going up. Going down for me is hard, but not as hard as going up. So I prefer declines than inclines. So just make sure that you're mentally prepared to challenge yourself and to push yourself to actually go to the top, and that's what it's all about, and challenge yourself that I came all this way, I can't go back before I even reach the summit. So the summit is always the goal. And always make sure that if you are hiking, you go with a friend. People do solo hikes, but if you're a first timer, I think it's best to go with friends or with people, so that if you slip, you have someone to help you. God forbid that you slip, but then if it happens, you have someone who can help you. The other thing is just be careful. Follow the trail. Don't go wandering off. Just follow the trail. Especially if it's your first time hiking, and if it's your first time at that particular place, you need to follow the trail, because you can get lost, or things can happen. So just make sure that you are following the trail and you are very careful where you step always look where you're stepping and make sure that it's safe for you to actually put all your weight on something. Sometimes a rock might seem secure, but it's not, or maybe you're using trees to, pull yourself up. You have to make sure that that tree is actually secure enough for you to pull up. I remember this one time when I was hiking, I actually pulled on one tree and the branch was dead. Imagine. So luckily I tested it first before I pulled myself up. So I just did a little bit of a nudge, and then all of a sudden it broke. Always take your time when you get to the top, because that's what the hike was all about. So make sure when you get to the top, you actually sit there and admire the views, and always leave a prayer up there. I always do that. When I get to the top, I just, even if we're in a group, I pull myself to the side and just do a little bit of a prayer, because it's really nice to talk to God when you're like that high. So yeah, not that high, but you know what I mean. And when you're now going down, trust me, your legs will be tired and your legs will be doing like these vibrations. You come comment down below if you know what I mean. Like your legs will be doing this grrr, when you're trying to go down. But just take your time, don't rush. With hikes, you don't have to rush. Even if the people who you are working with are rushing, or they are a bit faster than you are, don't use their pace, use your own pace, because in trying to rush, that's when you probably slip and hurt yourself. So you want to make sure that you are not rushing. Take your time, listen to your body. If your legs are now tired, just take a break, stop for a minute and just take deep breaths and continue. Yeah, so that's just about it. So that's it about hiking. I highly recommend that you try your first hike in 2026. This has been Hilda. Thank you so much for watching this video, and if you got to the end, please just let me know which places have you hiked before. If it's here in Zimbabwe, let me know which places you have hiked before. If it's outside the country, I want to know. So there are a lot of places that you can hike here in Zimbabwe. Please take the adventure and go for it. Okay, this has been things to expect on a hike and what to do on a hike. I will see you in my next video. Bye.